Hype TV people! Can I see the lad smiling? Not quite, not quite. They're on a fag break. Anyway, people, little bit of an update on this little bit of a barn conversion we're doing here. Give it a tickle, folks. Got the V-Luxes in, the windows are going in. Beautiful, lots of insulation left over. I'll take you for a little stroll inside. We've got the plasterers in at the minute, as you can see. Lots of skim, loving it, loving it. So because we're trying to push this one on along a little bit, I'm just going to get distracted slightly, but look at that for a view for you people. That's worth a tickle, that is. That view is worth a proper tickle. Anyway, so because we're trying to move this along quite a bit, we've done some things a little bit awkward, but it's to try and save time to bring this project back in time, because not everything always goes to plan and it goes right first time. So we've got a walkway down there. We've got these windows in, big glass windows. Obviously those windows are taken into account this view, because all this old cow shed here, all this is coming down, so it'll open it up to that big view, which will be fantastic. So things we've had to do to just try and get it done is because we've got the dry liners in, we've fitted the windows, but we still need to do some brickwork at the bottom there to fill out the sill. But we can do that afterwards. However, it's not best practice, but it can be done. So we've got some stone here, ready and dressed to go underneath the window. We've got a window in there. This is going to be the door, quite obviously. So this is the downstairs room. So if we have a good look around there, all the tin's been put on the walls, all the metal studs. Ding, ding, ding. We've got the damp-proof membrane around there to stop anything coming through. So tickles all the way around, folks. The floor's obviously been put in now. Nice big solid floor. All the joists are in. The first fix electrics is now in. So that's all ready. And there you go. There's a big window, but imagine once that's gone, and you can take in that scenery. I know you can't quite see it on the camera now because it's all the brightness is being sucked up around here with the sun. But once all that's gone, you're going to appreciate all that view. So I think this is going to be quite special, folks. So the site is a bit dirty, to be honest, but it is work in progress. It's not overly dirty. So that's the progress downstairs. Like I say, I like to do these videos because it shows you the process and the things that we go through. Now I'm going to take you upstairs, and there's a bit more up here, folks, especially since the last one I did. So we've got the tower scaffolding, all the tins on the wall, so tickle, tickle, folks. I'm really happy that we're managing to leave these king trusses in, because it's such a shame to try and lose those and put some steel in it. So again, obviously all that's been insulated and boarded out. The V-Luxes are in, so we can get plenty of light in. Same on this side, loads and loads of light. We've then got these windows. We've got a big gable end window there. So to keep the insulation values there, to comply with building regs, we have to put the insulation in between the studs there. Dunk, dunk, dunk. We actually leave a cavity behind the stud. Ding, ding, ding. And that's so that nothing's touching this brickwork, because if it does and it condensates, then what's going to happen then is it's going to create like a sponge effect and get really wet, and all the damp's going to start coming through. So we need to leave an air gap. So that's the purpose of that. And obviously we put the studs on the walls because this is an old barn. It's not built, it's not plumb, it's not straight. So by putting these studs in, we're allowed to get it really, really straight. So when it's done, it will be nice. So I'm hoping that another, how long? Another week or so, and we'll be plastering this. And then the dry liners will be downstairs. So, little bit of update there, folks, but it's coming along. And when it's done, this is going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Might move here myself. Look at that. Loving it, folks. So, what have I showed you in this video? I've showed you what the air gap is and how you insulate the walls by using this Solitex here, this Kingspan. So these pieces of polystyrene basically with silver on each side, and the idea is that it keeps the heat in and reflects the cold out. We keep a gap around the perimeter, a vapour gap, so that it can breathe and airflow can get through it so that it doesn't condensate. I've shown you these things without really explaining. That's not very good, is it now? So obviously, like I say, because the barn walls are not going to be perfectly straight, by putting these studs in, we're able to put those straight and lose a little bit of space there. But we're not technically losing the space between the brickwork and the studs because we've got to create a barrier anyway, a gap. So we're able to get the walls nice and straight. So if you have got a wall at home that needs to be flattened out somehow, if you can get a stud wall in front of it and you can afford to lose the space, obviously you can create a false wall in front of it to bring them flat. So that's one thing I've told you. Second thing, metal stud instead of using timber. It goes up an awful lot quicker, and the advantage to it is when there's a lot less waste. When you do get waste, you can weigh it in, so you can get your money back, so it saves you pounds. Cha-ching! We like that, don't we? It's fast to install, and the good thing is with it being man-made, it's always perfectly straight. So if you try and build a wall at home and you're trying to find timber, the timbers sometimes are all skewed and skew-with. Obviously, because this is a man-made thing, they're always perfect. So it enables you to get good walls. So a few tips there on the benefits of using metal stud over timber. Speed, you can weigh in the scrap and get a little bit money back, so there's no wastage. And also it's always straight, so you're not buying timbers that you can't use because it's like a boomerang. And I just love this. Look at that, beautiful. Let's have a look out this window. I'm in awe of this, people. Look at that. Their view. Lovely. Lovely. Right, folks, that's it from me. I'll see you soon.